How you doing? It's Uncle Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce. Welcome to the Stock Markets with Bruce channel. We're back. It is Tuesday, July the 6th, 2021. The long weekend is over. The suffering is over. We're back. The markets are going to open in an hour. And welcome back from the 4th of July festivities for those of you in America. Here in Canada, July 1, we had our early weekend, and then a lot of Canadians extended it to make it the long weekend. And I tell you, yesterday I had a day off. Well, not really. I had a day off from being on the air, and I grant you that. And I sure needed the rest. And but I got a lot done. Jen and I got a lot done yesterday. But the big news that came yesterday, what I did yesterday, and Jennifer too, is we put together the notification of classes. And you may or may not, some of you are familiar with this image, and some of you are not familiar with this image. Right here, attention students, class is in session. There I am, all 4'8" of me, standing in front of my board. I don't know how I'm going to reach the top of the board. I'm going to have to put on those titanium stilts that I've got. So get ready, kids. This weekend, oh my God, it's happening. We will start our classes this Saturday and Sunday. Oh no, yep, noon Eastern time for each class, Saturday and Sunday, live right here. And Bruce will be on the whiteboard just going. I got to learn how to write with magic markers, and got to learn how to use the eraser. And oh man, I'll tell you, Jen is going to be monitoring all the questions and keeping all the students in line to make sure they behave themselves. This can be great. So yeah, you're going to find out what it's like life under Jen. How many classes do you anticipate having that will cover options entirely? In this class, 1 of 5, or your boy needs to plan accordingly. Oh man, I'm envisioning already the first 2 obviously are options, dominated. But of the first 10 that we're going to do, I cannot see options being less than 5 of them. But I got to tell you that they're so intertwined with stock that even when I'm doing a class talking about stock trading strategies and all the things you have to be aware of, that options will be brought into the mix. There's no getting around it. It's a massive part of the market. Sometimes options traders influence stocks, and vice versa. And so we have to cover it all. And so you'll figure out, I hope pretty quickly. You'll figure out that you really are going to want to watch all of them. But you're going to make your mind up at the time and decide for yourselves just how much you're going to want to be part of, and what is it you want to watch, and so on and so forth. Okay. Did we discuss the new fulfillment center in Reno? We did. We talked about a brand new fulfillment center for Gamestop out of Reno, Nevada, to complement the new fulfillment center in York, Pennsylvania. So there's one in the east, and now there's one for the west. The Reno facility will be up and running by 2022. So I'm going to guess early part of 2022, probably in the next 6 months. Very interesting. Do we have any more info on SoFi bank charter thing? It's underway, in for final approval. We're told September, October, something like that. I don't know what day it is. I'm kind of wondering if we get a notification tomorrow that people just go, oh, I didn't know it would be tomorrow. I just, at any time, the minute that thing happens, I believe the minute they get their charter, the company's completely looked at completely different by everybody. I mean, every analyst, every hedge fund, every pension fund, every mutual fund will look at this company in a whole different way, because now they're going to go, oh my gosh, it's a online banking stock with bank charter. That's a different classification of company. That's a major up move. That is a huge up move in legitimacy. They're going to get the bank charter. They're going to get it. It's just a question of what day they get it approved. But I believe that within a month of the bank charter's approval, stock's up 50 to 100% from wherever it's at that time. If it's at 17, it'll be 34. It could be up as 34. If it's at 24, it could be 48. Do not be surprised. The minute the bank charter comes in, all kinds of panic buying will come into the stock, especially from shorters. They will get their butts handed to them. But, what can I say? Thanks for classes alert on the weekend queue. If we catch the edited classes instead of the live ones, do we still have to email you? No, you do not. You only let me know if you would like to be a member of the live student body on Saturday or on Sunday. That is what the alert is for. The alert is for the live attendees only. If you're just looking to watch the reruns, sit back, do this, and go, no problem. They're going to have that class on Saturday afternoon, and by Saturday night, Bruce and his editor will upload the rerun from Saturday afternoon. And same thing, Sunday night, we'll upload the Sunday afternoon. And so Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for as long as you want, you can catch those reruns anytime you want, as many times as you want to watch them. So yeah, coming up. What are your current thoughts for the future of our 23andMe stock? I have 50 calls that expire in December. Audits currently less. They're less than I paid. It hasn't done near what we thought upon release. Still, I think it's going up. I believe that the 23andMe shares, along with Gores Holdings, ATIP, SoFi, and all the other SPACs I recommend, I think they're going to have a wonderful summer and fall. Just wonderful. 23andMe, I believe, are shortly going to be on a blitz, a PR information blitz designed through their investor relations department to educate the entire world, following stock market world, about what 23andMe is all about. Many people know of 23andMe in a way, but they don't really know, they certainly don't know anything about the public company now because it's 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old. I believe there's going to be a blitz on all of these companies through all of their PR departments. And I also believe that a number of these stocks, like virtually all of them, will have a number of analysts writing analytical reports on their futures and giving out guesstimates of market value. Like, I think the shares will be trading at so many dollars a share a year from now. It's a buy, or it's a overweight, or whatever terms they give it. Used to be buy, sell, hold. Now they don't use those terms anymore. They use all kinds of other fancy terms. But it always means buy, sell, or hold. I think most of these will be ranked a buy. Some might be ranked a hold. It depends on the analyst and how long they're looking out forward, how far out forward they're looking. 23andMe has some serious money into this deal and some serious people in here. Yeah, we know about Richard Branson. We know about his group through the SPAC. We know all about that. But what we also have to be aware of is that the founder of 23andMe, the co-founder, she was married to one of the creators of Google. Google, the company, is a seed investor in 23andMe. A number of pharmaceuticals are seed investors in 23andMe. And they have done deals with 23andMe and will do more. I expect 23andMe to do a series of negotiated licensing deals through these international pharmaceuticals around the world for decades to come. This company is going to get much larger and will grow their cash flows dramatically. You know this through me. We on this channel have been talking about 23andMe now for months, but there are 1,094 people watching me live right now who are hearing what I'm talking about with respect to 23andMe. There are 500 million people who are not watching me live, who do not know what we know is coming on 23andMe, Gores Holdings, which will be Matterport, ATIP, SoFi. They don't know yet. They will, but they don't know yet. We're early. We're really early. But you have to be early to get the best deal. You might sit here and go, I could have had a better deal. Yeah, you could have maybe caught a little lower price. Forget about it. When this stock is 25, 35, 45, and 55, you won't remember a day like today. You won't remember today. You'll forget all about the frustration of, oh, I could have had it $1 cheaper. I could have. Forget about it. You're in there. You're going to sit on it now, and it's going to work for you. You've got to let this stock work for you. I can guarantee you that the folks at 23andMe and all of their pals and associates and contacts in New York, Wall Street, and every other financial center that they have contacts at, they are not done with this. We have not yet begun to move this market. So hang tight. We should be a lot of fun here. I think anybody selling here is obviously not a believer in the entity long term. They're a flipper. They were looking for a quick buck and didn't get it, and they're just being kicked out, or they're just kicking themselves out of the trade. That's my hunch. I can't prove it. That's kind of my gut feel, though. Anyone buying this stock here, if you're buying it for the reasons we like it, you are a smart person. $17.57 a share. This is a steal. I was, begging you folks to buy this at $14 a share several months ago, and a number of you did. You grabbed it. You grabbed options and so on. Even with all the selling, it's still at $17.50. I mean, it hasn't backed all the way off. I don't know if it will. I can't justify it to do it. I believe 28 to 30 should be where this stock should be at. It is becoming a meme stock bit by bit by bit. Is being followed more and more on Wall Street bets. The short position is too high. There's all the right reasons for the stock to take a shot. But if there's a seller involved in crushing it right now, trying to keep it down, this seller will run out of bullets. Eventually will run out of gas, cannot keep selling and selling. You don't have infinite money. And that's when the other side of it comes up. And that's where the bargain hunters will step in here. The day traders will get in, the flippers. But also long-term investors will start gobbling up all this paper. And there will be a gap, and it could be a $3 a share gap without any question at all. And then we're on our way. Let's see what's going on. Can't make the classes. Can I purchase access to the lesson recordings later? Yes, you can. Starting Saturday night, Sunday night, and every day after that, 24/7. Anytime you want. You can't sleep at 3 in the morning. You wake up, you put on my website, you head over to those classes, you click on a class, buy that class, start watching. 15 minutes later, you might be gone. On the other hand, in 15 minutes, you might be so jacked up that you go, wow, I can't believe what? I can do that? This is great. Then you're not going to sleep the rest of the night because you can't wait for the market to open the next morning to get going. So it all depends on your constitution. Looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody, for that. If you'd like to talk to me about a 1-hour session, you want to get together with me, send me an email through my email address, which is right here. It's the old school hotmail.com email address. Send me an email. Say, Bruce, I'd like to talk to you on a one-on-one session. When can you book me in? I'd like to make a reservation and lock it in right away.